like Rick Beato, for example. Like
I love Rick Beato.
I will watch every single video that guy will post.
He's the best.
You know, whether it's like what makes a song great or if it's just his little shorts of breaking down a riff. I think it's awesome. You know, he reignited my love for Boston and from a couple of videos. I was like, my God, that band was insane.
His interview with Nuno Bettencourt was great. Butch Vig, I've watched the Butch Vig one like 3 times now.
Yeah, man. Like, and dude, kudos to Nuno, man. He's having a hell of a year, and rightfully so, because that dude is a beast.
He's a badass.
Yeah, dude is a beast.
So
man.
Underrated.
Yeah, that new album, he absolutely knocked it out of the park. You know, and I'm glad to see that, you know, a lot of those guitar players that especially on the tail end of the 80s, whenever you know, it became not so cool to be, you know, really interested in your craft, so to speak. Are really kind of, you know, the ones that are just really groundbreaking back then, they're getting another resurgence, you know?
Totally. It's great. I clearly remember, because I used to buy Guitar World magazine and all the guitar magazines when I was a kid and get the tablature and stuff. I clearly remember the guys from Blind Melon like poking fun at, like making fun of Nuno Bettencourt. And I don't even dislike Blind Melon. They have some good jams.
Exactly.
It was like, to your point, it's just like they got this point where it was like not cool to be a shredder anymore.
Yeah. And I mean, and obviously it's like a lot of that was probably self-inflicted, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
the backlash to prog. Punk was like a backlash to prog.
Yeah.
It just got too much, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes people don't want a 7-minute intro of a song before there's a lyric. You know what I mean?
As much as I love Dream Theater, there's a time and a place for it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where, like, you know, my early on in my rig, you know, that was my insatiable, you know, lust for John Petrucci's tone came from. It was like, oh man, he uses a tri-axis. I got to get a tri-axis. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's using this and this and this. I got to try this. And still to this day, you know, especially if I see, you know, one of my favorite bands live or whatever, and actually see what they're using. And I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to get home and try that. You know, there's still that little kid part of me that exists that like, oh man, I think I have one of those. I got to go try it. I got to go set it up this way.
I'm with it.
Yeah. I'm always just on the eternal quest for the tone, you know.
You're a true gearhead.
I am, man, to a fault.